even the start of the NCAA men's basketball tournament can stop the big business of college sports. More and more, that means lawsuits. Clemson joined Florida State suing the ACC this week. The ACC countered with a lawsuit against Clemson. And WRAL Sports investigative reporter Brian Murphy here to break it down with us. You spoke with the top officials at UNC, right, to gauge their feelings about the state of the league now that both Clemson and Florida State are trying to leave the league. All eyes turn to the triangle here with UNC as well. What are they telling you?
Well, they're watching the situation closely. At least one official, John Pryor, the chairman of the UNC Board of Trustees, is not happy with the league. He told WRAL that the league is not acting in the interests of top schools like UNC and is instead propping up the bottom of the league. He called this a gross abdication of responsibility.
UNC hasn't filed a lawsuit so far yet or said that it wants to leave the ACC, but what are the next steps?
UNC has been very careful not to criticize the league, unlike Florida State. The school is studying its own options, no doubt, with lawyers going through the UNC contracts to find out if there is a way out. The Tar Heels are one of the biggest prizes left for the SEC and the Big Ten, and UNC Athletics Director Bubba Cunningham told me UNC will not be left behind.
Yeah, no, they'll fall in line at a certain point, right? The ACC might be left behind in all this. How long can this keep going with the lawsuits and teams wanting to leave, things like that?
I mean, it's going to be a lengthy process. These lawsuits won't be settled anytime soon, but it certainly feels like the league is falling apart in many ways. There's definitely a strong pull to the ACC from North Carolina. UNC coach Hubert Davis said, you know, my hope is that the conference not only will stay together, but will get even stronger. That kind of feels like wishful thinking at this point.
Yeah, when will the dominoes fall? There's a lot of money out there, of course. That's
a couple years, probably.
What it comes down to. All right, Brian Murphy, thank you for that. Yep. Renee?